They are abusing a sitting governor in his own state. Yes, a old governor staying in, where is he staying? Laim Hotel. Walking around Laim Hotel like in fact. Anyhow, Sha, finish your 3 years. We'll visit you when it's time for you to get re-elected.
As Chiama's husband, a global superstar, nephew to the re-elected governor of Osun State, the unexpected nightmare to the opposition party, according to some people. Well, Davido in recent weeks has shown that social media shouldn't and cannot be underrated. And as the battle for Osun State was not just fought on the streets of Osogbo, it wasn't fought in just Ede, Iwo, or Ilesha. It was fought on the streets of Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. And this was brought to life by none other than Davido. Hi, good afternoon.
Thank you so much.
How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Well, everybody has said the first question I must ask you is, how is Chioma?
She's fine.
Because she's not just your lover, she's our lover.
Yeah.
Is she good?
She's good. Yeah.
Okay, all right, our regards to her. And now let's talk about elections. You were a major force in this election, using the social media, of course, as a powerful, powerful tool. Some persons are asking, do you think this further put all of the stakeholders in check, rather? Because, of course, one moment I'm seeing your tweets, the next minute I'm seeing Instagram.
Yeah.
Do you think this further helped put most of the stakeholders in check?
Definitely. I don't think... when was the last time... First of all, you have to look at it like this.
Okay.
Leading up to this, a year, 2 years ago, 2 years into my uncle's administration, you know what I'm saying, we're building roads, we're building flyovers, the people are happy, we're paying salaries on time. Like, they've never seen this kind of administration before. You know what I'm saying? So, I never had in doubt once that we're not going to win. That was 2 years ago. Very confident. 2 years ago. 6 months ago. I started hearing things that more. These people are coming. You know, I have a lot of friends in the opposition party as well.
Okay.
You know, very close friends. And as they just started, they'll be playing with me. Will they come? Will they come? Will they come? Then before you know it, Osun becomes a war zone. Literally. You know what I'm saying? Before I came for the last rallies that I stayed for before I traveled to London, when I was leaving my house in Atlanta, I looked at my twins. I said, God, please let this not be the last time I see them. Because I felt like I was going for a war. You know what I'm saying? You're killing people every day. You know, you're freezing our accounts. You're taking us to court. What didn't they do? Do you understand? You're talking about a sitting governor. You know? So, you know, it just got to a point where it was clear that these people were ready to do anything to snatch it and take it back, you know. So, like I did in 2022, I followed them bumper to bumper. Do you understand?
Yeah, I get that.
All my social medias together, the three I used, together, I reach about almost 70 million people. If I do like that's 70 million people. Do you understand? So I know the power that I have, not only on ground, but online. And the good thing about this election, it showed me that there are still good people in this world. Because I'll tell you for a fact, many people in APC wanted us to win.
Oh, that's a surprise.
They can't come out and say it. Because sometimes you are still human. Like, you get where you go reach, where you say go tire for the evilness that people around you are doing. A lot of people in INEC that had collected money were DMing me, Davido, I'm your biggest fan. I see, the messages from fans alone that worked in INEC, I can see more than 200 that I got from that week. Yeah, I love you so much, David. They've given us money, but because I love you so much, I will do this for you. Don't worry. We're going to tell you as we're going to do. Do you understand? Like, so it was a collective effort of people that wanted good governance to keep going for the people of Osun State. I know how many times I saw messages of people, oh, I haven't been in Osun in 10 years. I went to Osun and I can't even recognize the place. Do you understand? So it was just, and I just knew that if we had allowed these people take it, my family is well off, as you know. So it's not anything like, oh, we'll be missing money. We'll still enjoy our private jets. We still have our mansions. We'll still build our skyscrapers. And nothing will change, just for the fact that maybe power will leave my uncle's hand. But then, what I was worried about the Osun people, the civil servants that are getting their full salary. I saw when Oyetola tweeted something, he was tweeting that day because he was running mad. When he tweeted something, somebody said, excuse me, sir, my grandparents died because you didn't pay their salary. Imagine something like that. Do you understand? Like, is this what all this? But my father and my uncle were like, no, we need to fight. You know what I'm saying? Fight for this. There's nothing that they didn't throw at my family. Do you understand? Like, I was even hearing at a point, the president was like, leave this thing for these people. They love them there. Apparently, they are doing a great job. But Oyetola was just, no. Why no? You have a ministry, you are sitting in a ministry that generates billions of dollars. You never hear anything about Blue Marine, anything.
Sorry, I'd like to interject there.
Yeah.
You just mentioned about the fact that he is sitting on a ministry that is sitting on billions of dollars.
Yeah.
Well, it's alleged that they spent over 60-point-something billion naira with this election.
Can you imagine? No more than that. I just confirmed today.
Okay.
They spent 110 billion naira.
Wow.
I don't know where I'm coming from. I'm coming from somewhere where we had an insider that was sending us, if you see the cash that these people brought in. Hey, if they had gotten away with that election, Nigeria is finished. Because the blueprint will now be, for election is violence, only way is violence and money.
Money.
We didn't spend a dime on election day. All we could do is just pray that these people take their money and vote for us.
Well, now you peeped into my book, because that was going to be my next question.
Okay.
Do you think it was a major collaboration between not just the fact that you tweeted, but yes, the people love the governor, but then we saw videos making rounds where people were saying, they said it in Yoruba, of course, they're saying, oh, we collected their money, but then we voted for them. So do you think it was a major collaboration between the people and, yes, your tweets were going round?
My checkmating INEC, because when the election started, the results were being uploaded every 30 minutes. You know, it's about 3,700 polling units that they upload there. When it got to 232, hey, 5 hours, and I already knew what was going on. They were trying to, how are we going to manipulate? Okay, let's add, but when you are losing by 60 to 70,000 votes, it's kind of hard to manipulate that. And I heard the Senate president was trying to call the coalition center. And that is like my godfather, Akpabio.
But you already said
He was calling me. They were calling me to delete. I said, sir, sorry, I don't. Everybody, you guys have literally just gone against my uncle. Like, you know what I'm saying? You guys are seeing this man. I can't delete anything. My uncle Aliko called me to delete. I said, Uncle Aliko, I'm only deleting. Until INEC announced, I'm only deleting anything. Do you understand?
Okay.
Who else did they say was calling? Faleke. That one too retweeted me, was saying that I should focus on my music.
Well,
I said, well, politics is not a job. Do you understand?
yeah.
So you are just to serve the people. So he said, focus on your, let us focus on our politics. See, that's the mentality. Let us focus on our politics. Well, and let me tell you, you guys are getting old. Now your children go suffer around. I'm telling you, now your children go suffer around. Like, it got to a point where it was the Osun people that were beating the people that were trying to seize ballot box. People are tired. And they should be very scared. And let me tell you something. My uncle should be an example to all other government officials, governors. When you stand by the people will stand by you.
That's correct.
Do you know what it is to beat people that have rigged in 400 and something thousand votes? 400 and something thousand votes. Don't be joking. I don't think Ekiti, the winner got what? Is it 200 or something?
200. I was there live. I'm from Ekiti State, so don't even go there.
I don't try.
Don't go there. Okay, now let's talk serious business.
No. But how was your election day and Osun's election day was way different?
No, you remember my intro was Osun State election made it feel like it was presidential election.
And apart from that, like the people of Osun State, you guys don't know what you've done, not only for the states,
for Nigeria.
but for Nigeria. You're giving Nigerians hope that, because if they are taking this one, I don't think there's hope for anything. Do you understand? Why can't there be different parties in different states? The people should be able to choose who they want. It's only fair. And with all odds against us, my uncle came out triumphant. And it just proves to me that God is real. You know, my dad did a speech the other day. It's everywhere. And he said, played it for you, Tola. Play it for him. Play it for him.
Okay.
And he was saying how they brought everything against us, and it got to a point where it was too much. He started praying for his brother 7 times a day, fasting, because it had gotten to a point where, not that we don't have the money to buy votes, but that is no. If you are buying votes, it's because you know you're going to, when you enter, all the money you spent, you're going to steal it back. Do you understand? So for us, that our plan is to develop. Why buy votes when we're not going there to steal any money? You know what I'm saying? And what we banked on was God and the will of the people. You know, and grace. My uncle has grace. Never lost an election. To 2018, won Senate. And funny enough, 2018, we were in APC. The village Sharuba one was in APC. He was 7th senator. He was meant to be the next governor. You know? But I don't know.
Okay, well, let's get into the next question. The first speech the governor made after he won, part of my key takeaway was the fact that he said he's going to move Osun State from a civil servant state to an infrastructural agri state.
Yes.
What's your take on that?
I mean, I feel like we're in 2026, you know what I'm saying? There should be new things, you know, new developments. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's a civil, seven states, but, you know what I'm saying, Osun has so much to offer. When we're going on the campaign, I saw, like, the mountains. I was like, yo, this looks like we're in, like, South Africa or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, Osun has so much potential, especially when it comes to tourism, when it comes to sports. We're about to finish the stadium. After we finish the stadium, my plan is to also build a rec center for the youths, where they can come play football. You know what I'm saying? Everything, indoor basketball, indoor football, tennis, paddle, swimming pool. You know, where the youth can develop their minds, kind of change their minds. You know what I'm saying? Even with this election, even the people that even did bad. Because I know most of the thugs that they brought in were from outside, but there were still some that they were even ready to forgive everybody. Just come. You guys come in and get rehabilitated. That mentality, I'm so happy that we stopped it. That mentality of, don't worry, election, we'll buy votes, we'll bring people to kill. It's very useless type of thinking.
Una mano de masa sale del bol y coge la batidora de Pip. Luces parpadean.
Clic para descargar la IA de personaje.
I don't think I can forgive. I'm being honest.
Well, that's going to bring me to my next question. It's going to be 2 in 1. This talk about you don't think you can forgive. You made a tweet about your uncle not supporting anybody for presidency. And in the first speech he made, he declared his full support for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
I mean, okay. He has to do what I can't tell my uncle what to do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Personally, me.
So you're not looking at being a politician maybe on the long run?
With this system? Me, they do me my own vexing, my own. See the one, no me they run. See as I they tweet. If now come, I can't even do this with this system. The high blood pressure that, like, how can you wake up in the morning knowing that the people want you, and you can get rigged out? It cannot happen anywhere else in the world. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the grace of God really came and saved us.
So say the system is straight in your own time. Do you think you want to be a politician?
No.
Okay, let's.
I'm comfortable in my.
You're comfortable in your
current.
Are you sure? That's your final answer.
My job. Mm-hmm. Well, why am I famous?
Popular, global.
Music.
Yeah, music.
I defeated 17 governors with all their power, with all their immunity, with all their ADC, with all their escort commander, with all their DSS, with all their billions. I defeated them with what?
Just the phone.
Just the phone, madam. But to me, it's just like the political scene in Nigeria right now. Mm-hmm. It's not like there have been celebrities that have become presidents. Even Zelensky from Ukraine. Mm-hmm. He was an actor now. Actor and comedian. Then he became a president. George Weah of Liberia was a footballer. He became the president. Do you understand? So, leadership can come from anywhere for sure. But what I'm saying is that nothing is clear. The process of voting is not clear. Even when you enter, you go see the drag.